What's up, hiking friends? It's a beautiful day here in Northeast Georgia, and I am finally back on the trail. I am at Dix Creek Gap, which is where I left off, and my plan is to hike to Bull Gap today and come back, and that should be between 6 and 7 miles. So here we go. So happy to be back on the trail after 3 weeks of resting my foot. My foot feels good, and now a lot of the leaves have fallen, so the views kind of have opened up. Let me show you. Sort of see through all the trees into the beyond. Must be kind of warm because I just walked into a cobweb. I think when I parked, it was probably in the upper 30s, but the forecast says it's supposed to be in the 50s today. And I'm not cold now that I'm hiking, not cold at all. I left off my story with leaving Spain, but I'm going to put that on hold because today is November 25th, and this is an anniversary day for me. 2 years ago on this day, I broke my ankle out in Arizona. It was Black Friday that year, so I was opting outside with REI, and I went hiking with my sons in the Superstition Wilderness on a very popular trail to the top of the Superstition Mountain. It's called the Flatiron. It's beautiful. It's a really strenuous hike to the top with a lot of bouldering on the second half. Made it all the way up, no problem. Made it halfway down, no problem. And then I stopped concentrating for like 10 seconds and slipped on a dusty boulder. Heard my fibula snap and went down, and brother, that was an ordeal. Long story short, I ended up getting helicoptered off the mountain by search and rescue because where I happened to break my ankle was too steep, way too steep to try and self-rescue, even with my kids, even with a million other hikers on the trail. It just wasn't safe. And then I had to have surgery. It took me off the trail and out of work for 2 months. I think I went back to work in the middle of January the following year, which would have been 2017. And I think I got back on the hiking trails by February. But all this to say, it was a true test of my faith and whether I believed God would provide for me. And yeah, it was really rough. And He did provide for me in ways that I couldn't have anticipated. People from my church helped me out with meals, and I don't know, somehow I was able to get through. I ended up driving for Lyft and Uber for the rest of the year to make ends meet, and people that I owed money to gave me grace and let me have 2 months of payment-free time, and yeah. Look, I'm halfway to Bull Gap, and there's this beautiful creek, so I'm gonna stop here for a minute. I also wanted this to be an encouragement to any of you out there who have suffered a major injury while hiking. Don't lose hope, and I can tell you that 2 years later, my ankle is good. I don't really have residual pain, except for very occasionally. I don't even think about my ankle anymore. So, don't lose hope, persevere, and if this is something that you love doing, like I love doing it, things like this, things like injuries will not keep you off the trail. They didn't keep me off the trail. I remembered water this time, and I just drank a bunch of water, so now I'm going to refill this at the creek. This is Cowart Gap. I'm not sure of the pronunciation. I've reached Fly Gap. It's 3.5 miles from Dix Creek Gap. So if I turn around here, I'll have a 7-mile hike. It's 2.5 miles yet to Blue Ridge Gap. And yeah, I think I will make this my turnaround spot and finish this up in 3 hikes instead of 2. Particularly because I haven't been hiking for 3 weeks. I don't know. I'm torn. I'm really torn. I know I could keep going. I decided to turn around and go back because the way I have it mapped out right now, I have this last section to North Carolina mapped out in perfect, almost imperfect, 1/3 increments mileage-wise. So I'm just gonna stick to my plan and head south. Plus, I don't want to overdo it. So today, I remembered to bring my water, but I forgot to bring my bright orange fluorescent bandana, because you're supposed to have fluorescent orange on your body in the fall because of hunters. Thankfully, I haven't heard any gunshots, so I think I'm okay. But I am in my day pack is on me, and in my day pack I have my 1-liter water bottle plus filter, my Be Free. I have snacks, lots of snacks. I have steel wool and a 9-volt battery to start a fire in an emergency, plus a little mini Bic lighter. I also have an emergency blanket. I have my emergency headlamp. It's on here somewhere. I have it attached to the strap of my pack. I have my rescue beacon, and my wallet, and what else? Oh, an emergency whistle. And I think that's all. And yeah. I mean, the snacks that I have, I don't really even eat when I'm day hiking. So it's kind of the emergency backup food in case you get stuck out on the trail. Dry fruit, energy chews. I did eat the chocolate chip coconut Cliff Bar because it's tasty. But yeah, I don't generally eat a lot when I'm day hiking. Well, I don't generally eat a lot when I'm backpacking. I also have my first aid kit, but I forgot my Tylenol and ibuprofen. Well, I just took a tumble, but I'm okay. My phone has a little bit of a scratch, but that's okay too. I'm not even sure how it happened. I mean, the trail's covered with tons of leaves, so I don't know if I tripped or if I got a little too close to the side and stepped a little off the edge. I don't even know. It does seem fitting though, being that this is the anniversary of the day that I broke my ankle 2 years ago. So here's hoping that doesn't happen again. I just need to get 2 more miles unscathed. So if you see this video posted in the next day, you'll know that I made it. Well, that, and I'll tell you I made it. Stairs. You know what that means.
I lift up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Psalm 121, verses 1 to 3. The word of the Lord. It is absolutely true and given to us in love.
Made it back. 6.8 miles in 3 hours and 40 minutes-ish. And no more falls, no more injuries. Met a bunch of day hikers. And one couple that was going out for a backpacking trip. Now, I only have 5.5 miles to finish up Georgia. Getting closer. Thanks for watching.